Hey everybody. So I'm John Chrisberger, Trav's best man, and just a heads up here, I don't have quite the same gift of BS that Trav does here, so I'm going to stick pretty close to the script, right? And also this might take just a few minutes, so anyone that feels the need to get up and grab a drink, by all means, we're here to have a good time. So Trav and I don't really have the typical best man story, right? We didn't grow up 2 houses down from each other, and we haven't been friends since the 3rd grade or anything like that. But me and Trav's bromance, if you want to call it that, really started out at BSC when we both thought we were going to be mechanical engineers. And we didn't know each other all that well until we realized, hey, we got to go to NDSU and we need a place to live. So we figured, well, I guess we can do that. And we ended up living together. And Fish paid rent there too on the end, but he was really only there in spirit through his empty protein jugs and the sink full of dirty dishes. But so the 3 of us all lived together in this crappy 3-bedroom basement apartment. And that first semester was a little tough on me and Trav. We started to think that engineering maybe wasn't quite the right gig for us. We'd go back and work on my family farm every now and again, and yeah, the inner farm boy started kind of calling us a little bit. And both of us just kind of talked about it a little bit and said, hell, if you're willing to throw away 3 years of schooling and pick up agronomy, I'm game. So that's exactly what we did, and our social lives changed substantially after that. But and I'm not sure how many of you guys have ever spent significant time in Fargo, but it has the potential to be a pretty fun town for a young guy with some time on his hands. And now that we had a little bit more of that free time, I think we had those daily drink specials nailed down within 10 days. And honestly, I was wishing that wasn't the case here just a few days ago when I was trying to write this speech, because a lot of the good times we had are so foggy, I really couldn't even get them on paper. But, and I don't want to just stand up here and tell stories and embarrass Trav about all this and that. We've got a dance to get to as well, but, so I'd hate to tell everyone about that time when he took a shortcut coming home from whatever party we were at and tried to jump over that drainage ditch and landed about right in the smack dab middle of it with about 3 feet of water in it. And I hate to say how we had to ban multiplayer Mario Kart in our apartment because you and Pish just about came to blows the one night. Then of course, I don't even know why we did this, but I don't know if it was a game of beer darts or what it was, but we decided to ride 3 deep on my bright yellow Harley through town. It was you, me, and a case of beer in between us just to keep it kosher. I would never tell anyone how cool you thought that damn purple V6 Mustang was. But social life aside, the one thing Trav couldn't ever seem to get a handle on was the ladies. And so we were approaching the end of our college degree or whatever, and getting ready to enter this blossoming farm economy in 2013 as sales agronomist. So we had really good timing there. And I remember giving Trav a lot of help. If you can't find a girl while you're in college in Fargo, what the heck are you gonna do when you go home? But anyway, so we both graduated, started our jobs and kept the good times going. I'd make you drag us guys out about once a year to go pheasant hunting, and had a couple real fun trips to Frisco, go bison. I drug you to Vegas for a bachelor party, and Deadwood was one hell of a time, right guys? And speaking of Deadwood, where's Ben at? Right there? If anyone needs to know a good place to get a tattoo at about 1 in the morning in Deadwood, time flies. And I'm just kind of accepted the fact that, well, maybe Trav has accepted the fact he's going to be batching it at his lake place for a while. And I think it was around the fall of 2015 when he started to talk a little bit about this gal, right? And those of you that know Trav well know he can just be stubborn as hell. And I couldn't even get this girl's name out of him, right? So all I could think of was, well, what the heck did you get yourself into? But a couple more months go by, this and that, and Trav's getting worked up. You know, he's just kind of giddy about this gal. And he's got this whole backstory even about how they've known each other since kids, and you know, met each other through this and that, and always been familiar with each other, but leave it to Trav to not really make a move on it until about a couple years ago. And that's when I kind of started thinking maybe Trav's finally found someone that's willing to put up with him. So handful of months later, again, I finally get to meet this mystery girl, right? And it was dang near a year after Trav first started talking about her, and I met Nicole for the first time at actually my own wedding. And what I remember most was you were just looking for something to help with. You know, you just asking what can I do, right? And I knew that if someone could hang out with that bridal party, you must have been all right. So, you know, I wanted to sit and BS with you guys and catch up a little bit, but as you know, on your own wedding day, you really don't have all that much time for that. So we were able to get to know each other a little bit better when we got the Vikings game later that fall. And actually, did you guys know you can't buy off sale in Minnesota on Sundays? Because we had no idea, but a few helpful strangers had our backs, and tailgating was still a blast. But, and that whole trip was Trav's idea. I was just tagging along. I think he was really trying to keep Nicole interested at this point, big Vikings fan. And this, I don't know, I hate to call it an inside joke, but if you haven't heard about this story, with Trav kind of presenting Nicole with this gift or whatever, he went through a pretty good production with it. So he bought her a Vikings jersey and had the tickets and all this and that, and first row on the end zone, you know, a hell of a weekend for a diehard Vikings fan. And she's opening it all up, and basically just this look of shock comes over Nicole's face when she opens up this present. Because the jersey was a little on the small side, and it must have been really small because the first thought that goes through Nicole's mind, oh my God, we're pregnant. And as soon as she realized that Trav wasn't trying to do a baby reveal on her and realized what was going on, it was all good. But on that trip, honestly, it was easy to see why you had Trav all worked up. I mean, you guys, it was just great seeing you guys have fun together. Your personalities just match. I remember talking with you on the phone about trying to figure out a gift for this guy, and I swear I was talking to him, just in a higher pitched, kinder kind of voice. And well, at the end of the day, fortunately for Trav, it didn't take him too long to figure out what he had as well. And Christmas comes around, you guys are engaged, right? You had a pretty good production about that too. And I remember telling my wife about it, and I thought I had a pretty good proposal story. But as I'm telling Jackie about this, what Trav was all doing, she just gives me this look, like, I guess Trav just loves Nicole more than you love me. But and all of this noise, I'm sorry, I'm dragging on a little bit, but it brings us to today, the wedding day. Emotional day for a lot of people, right? There's going to be a lot of single guys out there that are just crushed to see someone like Nicole officially go off the market. You know, it's tough, but it's just a great catch. And I'm sure there's just as many single ladies out there asking themselves, Travis who? But in all seriousness, Trav, you know, we've done some together, and here we find ourselves again. But I'm kidding, Nicole. I'm kidding. And it's fine. But I'm still the older, and I feel wiser of us. And this was actually the part of the speech I was going to try and throw some of those cliche, one-liner marriage jokes. But Father, thank you for taking care of that for us. So the only one I'm going to repeat, secret to a happy marriage is still a secret. But if you're going to change the thermostat, from what I've learned, do it after she goes to bed. And if she ever asks you, what? In a very questioning tone, it's not because she didn't hear you, she's just giving you a chance to think about what you just said. And like I said, I've only been married, 10 months or ish now, right? And that's all I got for you, so you'll figure out the rest. So, in closing, all I want to say is that I'm so happy that you found someone that's not only willing, but wanting to put up with you for the long haul. And, you're a lucky man, bud. And Nicole, you did all right, I guess. It's easy to see how happy you guys are together, and just how right you are for each other. So with that, I'm done. Thank you for participating. Love you guys. Toast. Nicole.